Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another apartment renovation. This is actually part of a two-part series. You can see we are currently decorating 1321 Chic Street in the fashion district of San Myshuno, but half of it I already decorated in another video. I will link that down below, but basically I split this apartment up into two micro apartments and I am decorating them in two different styles. So the first one was a colorful, eclectic sort of apartment, and this one is more of a Gothic take, and I adore this apartment. This is so my aesthetic. I want to live here. So this is like a very gray, black, and brown interior, but mostly black. I use a lot of black, but I also tried to make it look cozy and inviting, and it was very much inspired by the bed that we placed in this space, which is actually the same bed I used in the other apartment as well, but in a different swatch. And I also loved the flooring we put in here, which is of course from Jungle Adventure, and we got some tiling in the kitchen. This apartment is a needs TLC apartment, so there are some items you're going to see throughout, such as some pipes in the walls, this little drain in the floor here in the kitchen, which worked out really well for the fact that it's in the kitchen space. I liked that. And we just have kind of a galley style kitchen when you first walk into the apartment. I thought that worked nicely for space management here because we had this little awkward hallway right next to the bathroom, and I don't know what else we could have put there if I didn't put the kitchen there. But the bed is right here, and since I didn't really have space for a side table or a bedside table, I decided to put some shelves up above the bed for some extra decor and storage. So just getting a plant here, and we get some like books and stuff. I think it comes out really cute in the end. I love the decor I got to use in this apartment. And I also really enjoy how opposite this apartment is to the one next door. It's just so much darker and moodier, but I think it still feels very inviting. But you let me know what you think of this. Also, now that this apartment is done, I will be uploading this whole apartment, which includes both micro apartments, to the gallery. So if you'd like to download it, it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, GRYPHI. You could also find it under the hashtag #MissGryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. Just decorating these shelves here, I have a couple of candles and paintings. I also have the cloche that has like a bird skull in it from Vampires. I ended up grabbing another item kind of similar to that from Werewolves that has a flower in it, which I think is really pretty. And then I'm combining some curtains over here just to make them a little bit wider in the space, but still utilize that really cool pattern from high school years. I'm actually using a lot of high school years in this apartment. The couch, the bed, the rug, the curtains. I thought about using the one from the Paranormal pack, but I thought the high school years one just fit the vibe a little bit better. So I opted for that. And then the Paranormal desk was the perfect desk for this space. I love this desk so much. I love the black swatch. I also decided to grab the new mirror shelf that we got with the pastel pop kit over here. I thought that would be really cute. I've been really enjoying the items we've gotten in the last few packs and the last few kits. They are just so nice. Oh, and this coffee table I haven't used in a really long time either. It is from the Courtyard Oasis kit, and I really liked how nice and neutral it looked in this space, but it also fit perfectly in the center moon on the rug. So I decided to put that there, and then we're just figuring out some artwork. I have this big tree painting over the couch, and I scaled down a collection of photos that is like a silhouette of a sim from the Mosquito Stuff pack and put that over the desk, which I thought looked quite nice. And of course, adding a couple of pops of greenery throughout and trying to figure out what chair to put at this desk. I tried more than I show here, but I thought this one was perfect because it brought in a brown swatch and it had a more natural material to add some more variety in the texture in this apartment. So I really enjoyed that. And then I thought it would be really cute to have the typewriter computer in here, so I opted for that computer, and then I'm just going to be grabbing some decor to put on the desk to add a little bit more personality. So here's that other piece from Werewolves I had mentioned, and I didn't grab it. I didn't put it down or like use it. I did put it down, but the urn that Werewolves have is so pretty. It has like a moon on it. I love it. I also did add this lamp from Vampires. I love this lamp. I thought it would look so cute up here on the desk. And so I just wanted it to look super cozy. And I think that adds it to this space. I didn't want this apartment to just feel dark and completely black. I wanted it to feel very cozy. And I know that was something chat was a little concerned with when I was saying what I was going to decorate this apartment as. And I was like, no, we're going to be fine. We're going to make it cozy. And I think I did. You can let me know what you think though. I also really loved the tile I used in the kitchen and the bathroom, this checker print. And then I also used a rug like that in the kitchen as well, which is also from the Pastel Pop Kit. I just thought it looked so nice in this space. I like the contrast that adds. And then we have the warm wood tones, but the stark black tile. I just really enjoyed this apartment. And I feel like growing up, I always thought that black and brown did not look good together. And ever since I started making builds in The Sims, I love black and brown together. I think they look so nice. Let me know if you agree or if you're like, what are you doing? Because I'd be very curious. But anyway, over here, I decided to use a dresser as a TV stand because we don't have a dresser in the space yet. And this is a studio apartment, so there isn't a separate bedroom. So I thought that this would be perfect over here. I liked the black and brown, of course. And I like the mixing of a couple of different styles. So this is more of a mid-century piece from Get Famous. I also added this little mirror with all of the makeup and stuff around it from the Everyday Clutter Kits. And just hanging a bathrobe on the wall. And I also get, I think, a poof over here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to add a chair, what I wanted to add in that space, and I'm trying not to add anything in front of the electric box and the pipes because your Sims are going to need to access those in gameplay. But I did want to decorate this corner, so I got some paintings up on the wall, and I also grabbed some pampas grass and I scaled that down and raised it up to be like right behind the TV because it just felt like I needed something with a little bit of height in that corner. So I thought that fixed that issue quite well. I like having that back there, and it's kind of fun to use some of the plants in game occasionally that are meant to be on the floor and raise them up to put on surfaces. It just feels like you expand the amount of plants you have. So anyway, just grabbing a little ottoman over here. I decided to do this one from Cats and Dogs because it had the wood base, and I feel like that just helps break up all of the black in this space and helps make it look a little bit more cozy. And then I didn't want to forget a trash can, so adding that here in the kitchen and then kind of zooming around trying to decide if we forgot anything. I decided I really wanted to put a clock in this space, and this one scaled with tulle in like a brown swatch ended up being so perfect. I love this here. I think it just adds so much personality and was the perfect little piece to fill up that space. But here we are in the bathroom. I did end up covering the mouse hole, unfortunately, because I did want to have a shower tub combo in this space. And so in order to do that, I needed to cover that. So that is one thing that is covered in this apartment, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to not cover all of those things, but I try to keep as much of them visible as possible. Of course, the body outline that goes through the two rooms, you just see his legs going through the two apartments, and chat thought that was really funny. That is a not removable thing unless you use mods, which I could have removed it, but like I didn't want to. I thought it was kind of funny, and when we were building, we were very amused by the legs sticking through the wall, but I did cover them in the rooms, so if you grab and download this apartment, you're not going to see those. So I do end up putting like a little rug over here, which looks kind of weirdly placed, but I was like, this is the shoe mat. This is where we put our shoes when we come in the house. So I put some shoes there and a mirror, and then in the bathroom there is a cabinet covering that has like extra towels and stuff like that on it. And then of course getting some other decor in here and moving around some items because I wanted to make sure it felt fully decorated. I just ended up putting the towels over the toilet and scaling this painting back up, and I thought it worked fine. But that is pretty much it for this apartment. It was really fun to decorate some micro apartments again. Let me know if there's more you would like to see or any suggestions you have. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thank you so very much for watching, and enjoy those screenshots. Bye everyone.